What is happening, guys? My name is AJ Hades. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, as you can see, we are back on Call of Duty Mobile. So actually today we're just gonna, yesterday I didn't really play much at all yesterday. But today I'm gonna be playing some hardcore and just yapping. I do want to say this though. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, but I'm at some point later on, I'm planning on having a video talking about an older, not quite, as far as I'm aware, not quite an OG Call of Duty content creator, but one of the, an older Call of Duty content creator that I've been watching for a little while now. I'm gonna be trying to, not even trying to, I'm gonna be working on making a documentary type style video, just talking about the content creator and everything that happened and what he's doing now. Mostly because I don't know, I just want to, I really just want to have I just want to do more videos kind of like that, especially right now, since I'm not really, you know, I'm not really doing much else in the terms of gaming. I'm just talking about random shit. But yeah, I'm planning on making a type of documentary style about a content creator known as Ghost 619 or Ghosts 619. Mostly because he is a content creator that I not quite grew up watching, but a content creator that I've ever since I found out about him, I've just been watching for a while until he did something that I personally don't care for, but again, it is his channel, and it's his, and I'm gonna make sure to say that in the video as well. It is his channel, and it was his, and it's his journey to go on to make his choices here. So yeah, but what it will be is I am also going to be obviously putting gameplay in the background with some of his content, with some of his videos, you know, just so that way it's easy for you guys to, I'll put sometime, at some points I'll put some of his content in the background while yapping, and there will be times where it's literally just his content and him talking for a little while. I'm just trying to use more of my content creation skills to work. And I also do want to get better at just editing different types of videos, because I have noticed that I'm not really that good at editing those types of videos, the documentary types. I'm better at editing, you know, gaming videos, where I'm just sitting down talking for a set amount of time, and there's not really anything else to it. So yeah, and I do want you guys to know that video will definitely be in the works, probably for a little while, just because I want to try to get it as good as I humanly can with how good I'm at with my editing. And I do want you guys to give me I do want you guys to give me feedback on those videos, about how you on that video, about how you feel about it. I'm gonna try not to focus too much on that video, on yapping about that, because I don't want to give much else away because I already gave about who it is about away. But yeah, also the Eagles lost against the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it sucks, but at this point, it's just for me, kind of. I feel exactly like how Jev feels, where there's two games in one game. There's the first half, and then there's the second half. Very rarely will the first half, very rarely will the lead in the first half continue in the second half. And yeah, it's just kind of stupid. Also, I will also say that I'm confused on why this stuff, why the, rappers or whatever they're called. I don't remember how to say their names, but why those things when they kill the raps. There you go. That's what it's called. Raps. I don't know. I don't understand why those when they get kills, it doesn't show any it's just blank. It's literally just blank, and I don't understand that. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, somehow, Hardcore's back for 6 days. Well, at the time that I'm recording it now, 5 days, and counting, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna, this is just going to be a fun video. I'm gonna be, trying my hardest not to, if you guys don't know what I do when I make those more documentary type style videos, where I've made a couple of them. Mostly, I've made one about World War II and one about I've made one about World War II, and I've made one about Chernobyl. I don't think I've made any other ones yet. I'll have to check that one. But and those are completely different style of videos. But what I tend to do is I try to record the voiceovers first, and then I'll record the gameplay or whatever I'm using second. So yeah, and it's just it's just fucking nice to watch what? It's holy shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. I will say it sucks that that hardcore has to be a thing for Clan Wars, at least for a day or two. Because if it wasn't, I would be having so much more fun, and I would actually be playing the fuck out of hardcore right now. But right now, I'm kind of, yes, holy shit, I'm playing the fuck out of hardcore still. It's really not that good, and I mean that, it's not that good. I will say, I do think that they need to, especially since hardcore, it's easier to get a lot of kills all in one. They need to either completely take TDM out of the playlist, or if they keep TDM and all the things that are mostly about kills in the playlist, bring the amount of points you need to win up. Because I feel like 40 points to get the dub is very, very bad. Also, why the fuck is it lagging? Holy shit. I don't know if it's showing up for you guys, but my game is lagging like hell. Oh, sorry. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm probably and what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to take my time with these videos now, cause I will say what I usually did when I make those types of videos is I tend to overthink and and that's just me normally, but I tend to overthink and overanalyze shit and try to get everything done in one day. And so I'm gonna try to remind myself that I can take some time, because I'm also going to try not to really record videos at that like during that time frame that I'm making that video, just because it just, you know, it's just kind of it's just kind of useful to not put your bread put everything into one basket. And I am doing that just so that way I can not really overdo it and make myself more stressed out, you know. Because I will say that has also been a big problem with me, is I tend to stress myself out. So that's something. So yeah, I'm gonna just try to record that video. I'm probably gonna start recording it today or tomorrow, and then I'll continue working on it throughout this week. I want to try to get that video up by the end or the beginning of next week. I can't make any promises on that, but what I can do is I can try my damnedest to do that. So yeah. So another thing, holy shit. Another thing is that another thing is that I'm gonna start working on bringing back streams, so that way I'm not, and I'll be streaming that during random parts of that week. So I do want you guys to know that, and I do also want you guys to know that I am going to, in those streams, it's mostly going to be me working on diamond camo, but that's not going to be all the streams are. I do want to make certain streams be just streams where I'm doing challenges, other streams where I'm using random guns that you guys want me to use. So in the best way I can describe it, it's literally just going to be streams that sometimes you guys get to curate what I'm doing, and sometimes you don't. Just so that way I can have you guys involved as I'm doing other bullshit, like, you know, working on diamond camo at times. And don't worry, a lot of the streams will probably still be me working on diamond camos, but for at least until I feel gooder English, until I'm feeling good enough to. And also I do want to say this as well, those streams will be mostly like so that way I can get out of the monotony of just continuously recording a long video, because I am also wanting that video to be a fairly long video, because it's just longer videos have not really been on my channel that much, and I just want to I want to work, and I want to do longer videos where you guys do get to choose a majority of like what's going on, where you guys can just sit back and enjoy either me yapping sometimes, or you can just watch the video with other stuff, with you doing other things in the background, because I feel like, and like the major thing for me is I want to try to record these videos. I want to record more videos that you guys can either put on the background while I'm just for like sleeping or studying or whatever. and or you can just turn it on in the background for a little background noise while doing like while playing Call of Duty or doing homework or doing whatever you're doing, and you can just have something going on in the background while you're just working, pretty much. So yeah, that is a major thing for me. That is a major thing for me, though, that I do want you guys to be able to watch that or just listen to it. So yeah. So I guess I don't know what we're gonna do, to be honest. Yeah. I guess if you want to see more content that's more curated around just me as a human being, go over to the second channel, AJ Hades 2.0. That is where you'll find, at some points, maybe some gaming content, but for the most, it's going to be just me playing, and just me talking while in a vlog style video. So yeah, please do remember those 3 most powerful words: peace, love, and positivity will always get you through that day. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please do remember, yeah.